What's up, dudes? I'm the Dominicator, and in this video, I'm gonna hypnotize you to wear shorts. As in all of my videos, I'll ask you at the end to leave a comment while hypnotized, so go ahead and log into an account that you can use for that. Mute any distractions, and continue when you're ready. This video will hypnotize you to wear shorts under a certain circumstance, any that is of your choosing. And so you might want to wear shorts at school, or maybe at work, or maybe just out on the streets. But whichever it is, this video will help you to get more comfortable with the idea of wearing shorts in that context. Shorts are awesome, I wear them all the time. They're comfortable, they're good for staying cool, and some of them have lots of pockets. They're easy to put on, take off, and they're just a whole lot more manageable. So lots of awesome features to shorts and wearing shorts. So if you want to get hypnotized to wear shorts, then all you have to do is just to continue listening to the sound of my voice. Now to begin, I just want you to take a nice and easy deep breath in, and as you breathe in, I just want you to feel all of the stresses and the tensions inside of your body. You might feel some butterflies in your stomach, or maybe some tension in the chest, maybe some tightness in the shoulders, or maybe some little tiny tensions inside of the face. But the more that you simply breathe in, and breathe it nice and deeply, the more that you'll notice those stresses and tensions. And as you breathe out, you'll find that you can relax those stresses and tensions, and the more and more that you simply breathe deeply, the more and more that you'll relax. Because as you breathe in, you'll notice more of those stresses, and as you breathe out, you'll relax them more, and relax them so much more easily. It just feels so good, just breathing very deeply. And so all I want you to do is just to breathe very deeply and very easily, as you just listen to the sound of my voice. It just feels so good to relax, just like that. And I want you to look at the dot in front of you, and watch the dot and follow the dot with your eyes as it goes back and forth, and back and forth. And as it goes back and forth, then you might find that it just relaxes you to look at it, and just to follow it with your eyes. It just feels so good, just to relax to that, and to the motions of the dot. And after a while, it might even feel as if the dot is just tugging on you just a little bit. As if you can feel a magnetic force that just seems to be coming from the dot, that just draws your attention back to it, and just brings you back and forth. And you might even feel a lulling sensation, just as if your body is being taken back and forth and back and forth. And it just feels so good to follow it. And so what I want you to do is just to follow that dot with your eyes, and just to relax more and more with each and every single swing back and forth. It just feels so good to continue watching it, and just continue to watch it as it goes back and forth. And as your mind follows, it might even seem as if it's tugging on your mind, as if the back and forth motions are even tugging on your mind, and on your attention, on your focus itself. It just feels so good to feel that feeling, to feel that tugging sensation, to feel that force and that sensation on the body and on the mind. And it just helps to relax you even more, and it just helps to relax even further. And so just continue to watch the dot, and just continue to relax to that, and to the sound of my voice. And now just focus your attention on the sound of my voice, and just listen to the sound of my voice as you just relax. And the more and more that you listen to it, the more and more that it just seems to help you to relax. It's as if it has a kind of relaxing quality about it. And it just helps you to relax, and helps your body to relax, and it helps your mind to relax. It just feels so good to listen to it. And so all I want you to do is just listen to the sound of my voice. As you just relax, as the body just seems to become heavier and heavier with each and every word that I say. It just seems to become heavier and heavier, just as if each and every word is like a little tiny drop of lead that just drops on you. It just feels so good to feel that feeling. It feels so good to feel that wonderful and heavy and even sleepy feeling just come over the muscles in your body as you listen to the sound of my voice. And it might even seem as if my voice is also dropping down on the thoughts inside of you and the thoughts inside of your mind. And you might feel those thoughts just becoming heavier and heavier with each and every word that I say. And that just feels so good as well, as you feel a wonderful and mind-melting feeling coming over the mind. And very soon those thoughts are going to just become so heavy that you won't even want to hold them in your mind at all. And you don't have to. All that you have to do is just to continue to relax and just continue to listen to the sound of my voice as it just takes you down, as you just drip down and drop down to a nice and wonderful and completely and totally relaxed state of mind. It just feels so good to listen to the sound of my voice, but it feels even better to follow it. It feels so good to receive a suggestion, and it feels even better to follow it. And it just all feels so good. And all I want you to do is just to continue listening to it. You might even feel as if the sound of my voice is just surrounding you, as if it's just curling around you. And it just feels so good to feel that, and feel that feeling nice and wonderful and warm, and even masculine and dominant pressure all around you. It just feels so good. It feels so good that all that you want to do is just to follow that voice. As you just sink down, as you just drop down, as you just drip down, feeling that wonderful and mind-melting sensation all inside you. And you might even feel now as if your mind is just beginning to melt all by itself. As if it's just dripping down and dropping down, just like chocolate. Little tiny drops of chocolate just dripping down and dropping down. And the more and more that you feel that wonderful and relaxing, mind-melting feeling inside you, the better and better that you feel. It just feels so good to feel that. Feel that wonderful and mind-melting feeling. You don't have to think at all about anything. Just allow those cares and all of your worries to just melt away. Just allow them to melt away and just be completely and totally replaced by the sound of my voice. Nice and wonderful and warm and dominant sound. That just makes you want to follow it. And the more that you do, the better and better that you feel. It feels so good to follow it. That's all that you have to do. Man, you don't have to think about it at all. All that you have to do is just sink down deeper and just go down even further into that wonderful state. That wonderful state in which the mind just continues to melt down and drop down and drip down. You might even feel as if you're entering a dreamlike state. As you might even see little random clips and thoughts and images that seem to fly through the mind in the mind's eye. But they're so heavy that they just drop down and drip down and melt down before they can fully form in your mind. And it feels so good just to drift and to feel that wonderful and drifting and dreamy feeling. Then all you want to do is just sink down even further into it. And so, very soon, I'm going to click my fingers together. And when I do, I'm going to say the word sleep. And in that moment, you're going to feel a very strange, very sudden feeling, just as if an electric switch has just flipped off inside of your mind. And the whole mind is just going to shut down all by itself. And at the same time, those very tired and heavy eyelids, they're just going to shut all by themselves if they're not already closed. It'll be so very heavy and so very tight that you won't even want to open them at all. But that's just fine. It's just fine because you don't have to. All that you have to do is just listen to the sound of my voice, just sink even further into it, just go down even further, and just continue to relax to it. And it'll just feel so good, just being that wonderful, completely and totally relaxed, nice, sleepy state of mind. And you can already feel it just creeping up on you as the eyelids just become heavier and heavier. They just want to seal down shut. And you can feel the mind just becoming so very heavy, heavier and heavier with each and every single word that I say. Heavier and heavier. And you can feel that feeling of sleep just come upon you. At any moment, It's just going to come upon you. You feel the entire mind and the entire brain and the whole body just shut down all at once. And it's just going to feel so good. And it won't even matter. And now sleep. 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 And now just continue to sleep and just continue to dream as you listen to the sound of my voice. Just seem to lull you back and forth. It just feels so good. Being completely and totally contained in the sound of my voice. It just feels so good that you just slip into a nice and a wonderful dream. A nice and wonderful dream-like state in which the mind can just rest. Because the part of the mind will always be able to hear and listen to the sound of my voice and respond to it. And so you can just relax and allow yourself to slip into that nice and wonderful dream. And now I want that part of your mind that's listening to imagine that you've woken up and it's a nice and bright and sunny day outside, a warm day outside. And it just feels so good, feeling the sun on your skin, and to feel the warm air, to feel a nice breeze in the air. And as you're going through your wardrobe, and you see some shorts there, some shorts that you really like, and you wonder for a while if you should put them on at all. And I want you to just imagine putting them on you. And as you imagine that, you see how easily that they slip onto you. And they just feel so good on you right then and right there. They just feel so good. And as you snap them into place, and as you go outside, and you just walk around and test the weather around you, you can tell that the shorts just feel so good. They feel so cool. You can feel a nice and wonderful breeze that's just blowing. And it blows up and blows all around your clothes. It just feels so good to feel that. And it feels so very freeing to feel that. You can feel the bareness of your legs below you. And how the warm breeze is just able to blow against them. And it feels so good to feel that. And to feel that wonderful sensation of the air around you. It just feels so good that you can forget all about wearing the shorts at all. And right in that moment, you can just forget about wearing them right after putting them on. And it doesn't even matter at all that you have them on. In fact, that'll happen whenever you put those shorts on. Then you'll find that you're just so very cool and so very comfortable that you just forget about having put them on entirely. And you might be wearing them outside, or you might be wearing them at school, or maybe at work. And it doesn't matter wherever it is that you imagine wearing those shorts. You just feel so much better, so much more comfortable, and so much cooler in them. And you might notice from time to time that you catch the look of a stranger who passes you by, and you see them looking you over and looking at you, and you know that you have got their attention with those shorts that you wear. And that's, it's a good kind of attention. It's a nice kind of attention. You can feel all of that positive attention from around you and all those positive vibes from around you as you wear those shorts. It just feels so good to feel that. And you might have people who you know who might comment about it, and they might say even things like, "Oh, isn't it a bit cool for shorts?" But that's alright. It's alright because you're just so very nice, so very cool, so very comfortable in those shorts. And it doesn't even matter at all. In fact, they just seem to take all of your cares and worries and concerns about them away. And they just seem to melt away the moment that you put them on. And you just seem to be able to glide throughout the day, just completely and totally carefree about wearing those shorts because they're just so comfortable. And it doesn't even matter at all. People might ignore you. And they might give you compliments, they might give you positive attention, they might make a remark, but none of that matters. All that matters is the wonderful and cool and comfortable feeling that you have. It just feels so good to wear them. That's all that you want to do. And so you can very easily just picture and imagine, visualize being in the morning and reaching for that pair of shorts and putting them on. And just not giving a care or worry in the world, just because they feel so good. And that's all that matters. And whenever you look yourself over in the mirror, well, it's all about how you look. And if you like the way that you look, that's just fine. And you don't have to worry about anything else. And all that you have to do is just to enjoy that nice and wonderful, cool and comfortable feeling. Now, pretty soon I'm going to count you up, and after I do, I'm going to snap my fingers and say the words wake up, and when I do, then you'll be completely and totally wide awake. And when you are, then I want you to leave a comment for me. And which comment that you leave depends on how long out of the year that you wear shorts, and what times that you wear them. Now, there are a couple of types of dudes who wear them. There's the one type who wears them in the warm weather, and if you're that type, then I want you to leave a comment that says, shorts are better for summer and sports. And I want you to leave that comment that says, shorts are better for summer and sports. And that's especially if you're that type of dude who likes to get active outside in the summer and wear the shorts just for the summer. That's alright. Now, if you're another type of dude who just likes to wear them all the time, and it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, I want you to leave a comment that says, shorts are better no matter the weather. Leave a comment that says, shorts are better no matter the weather. Now, if you're the type of dude who does both, and just really enthusiastic about it, and about wearing their shorts all year long, then you can leave both. You can leave both of them. That's just fine. But whenever you do come up, and whenever you do wake up completely, I want you to leave that comment, and when you do, you're going to feel an awesome, wonderful feeling of empowerment, a wonderful and warm and masculine, even dominant feeling about you. That just makes you want to wear those shorts instead of pants, or anything else that covers up your legs. And it just makes you want to do that. It gives you a feeling of confidence about it, and a feeling of coolness and comfort just as if you're wearing them already. And the idea and that thought just feels so good. It'll be all that you want to do. Alright, now, beginning with 1, as you begin to come up, as you begin to rise up, float on back up to the waking world. And 2, coming up even further and even faster. And 3, coming up even more, feeling a wonderful feeling of energy and excitement and enthusiasm coming back into you. And 4, you're almost there. And 5, wide awake. Alright dudes, like, subscribe, and check out Dominicator.com to visit my t-shirt store, commission a video, or to schedule an appointment with me to get hypnotized. Catch you later, dudes.